Good morning, Falls City Middle School. Today is Wednesday, August 19th, and happy unbirthday to Ethan Boatwright. Ethan, maybe if you're nice, your mom will get you an unbirthday present. Tell her she should totally do that. If you did not know, Ethan is related to Miss Boatwright. I know some of you have trouble connecting those dots. All right, today for lunch is country fried steak, mashed potatoes, broccoli, pears, a hot roll, and milk. One of my favorites. It's going to be hard for me not to eat today. All right. Let's see. What do we got today? Lots of little things we need to cover. If you want to change your schedule, first of all, it has to be a legitimate reason. But anybody who is changing a schedule, the last day to do that is Friday of this week. So after Friday, schedules are locked in for the rest of the year. So keep that in mind. At recess, lunch recess, you are more than welcome to throw the football, but you cannot play football or tackle each other or wrestle, all right? And stay on one side so you don't hit the kids who are playing volleyball. Don't chuck the ball all the way across because I can see somebody getting pegged in the head. So we need to be careful. If we can't handle it, I'll have to have Mr. Kraft lock those up, but I want you guys to be able to play catch and stuff. So just be careful. Don't be crazy. Let's see. When you are at lunch, here's another one. 4 people per table. Here's the thing. Wherever you sit, you need to stay there for the entire lunch. All right? That is called table hopping, when you sit somewhere and move. You cannot sit and move around. You can't go dump your tray and move to a different table. You need to stay at the same table. Okay? Remember, we don't want to give seating arrangements for lunch, but we will if we have to. So don't ruin it, guys. Just sit where you want to sit when you get through the lunch line and call it good. Another thing we're having a little bit of trouble with, I know you guys can only go to your lockers in the morning, during the 4th period lunch blocks, and then at the end of the day. Some of you are having trouble fitting your bags into your locker. I'm going to give you a little advice. Take the books out of your bag before you put the bag in the locker. Because when you're there, only put the books you need for that part of the day in your bag. Right now, a lot of you are carrying all your books around, which that's why your books won't fit. So make sure that you're only carrying the books you need for the morning. And at lunch, change out those books, leave those in your locker, and put the books for the afternoon in your locker. All right? If you do that, it should be okay. If not, your homeroom teachers will let me know. Let your homeroom teacher know, and we'll discuss it. But until you guys are doing it the correct way, it's hard for me to change that system. Okay? And I see too many of you not doing it the right way. So make sure you leave those books that you don't need in your locker. Plus, it'll make it a lot lighter for you carrying them around. Just a reminder that between classes, you need to go up the upstairs and down the downstairs. Upstairs has a jet. Downstairs is the waterfall stairway. Do not go down the up stairwell. Our poor little 6th graders are going upstairs, and some of you older kids come flying down the wrong one. Okay? It's just a COVID thing. We'll go back to normal where you're all on the right once this is over. But for right now, up the upstairs, down the downstairs. Please, please, please do that. That will make traffic flow a lot smoother. I think that's all I have in terms of announcements and all that good stuff. So right now, let's go ahead and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I need to do the pledge before I do the announcement. That's twice in a row. I got them mixed up. All right, one last thing for today, and that's your words of wisdom. So in her famous diary, a very young Anne Frank wrote these words. Parents can only give good advice or put their children on the right path, but the final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. Anne Frank is talking about self-responsibility, which in a nutshell means taking responsibility for your thoughts, words, and deeds. Our parents, teachers, counselors, and spiritual leaders can offer us valuable advice. They can recommend which path to take. They can share the wisdom they have gained through their experience, but in the end, it's up to you to make the right choices. Today, practice taking responsibility for your actions. If you make a mistake, admit it. If you hurt someone's feelings or say something you shouldn't, apologize. Learning to be self-responsible is learning to be a person of character, and being a person of character is a goal we should all set for ourselves. It's a great message for middle school students. So, this is Mr. Bangert. Make it a great day or not. The choice is ultimately up to you. Have a great Wednesday, guys.